Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading, so everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. Or if you're interested in more tarot readings after this, go ahead and check out my wife's channel at Val53 Tarot. She's read for you as well. Thank you. I'll be starting by pulling your current or overall energy. And then we'll be going into clarifiers. Okay, I'll get the cards out first, and then I'll begin. The first card out is you, Gemini. Okay. Definitely interesting. Jumping into this, what you do show me right away. This is fascinating. There's a decision here you have to make, but I kind of feel like you're holding off on it or possibly refusing to make this decision. But yet it almost seems as if you feel there could be some sort of roundabout way through this or around it, which I kind of find fascinating because I feel like you somehow are making this work. That being said, even though you're not making this decision, you are definitely gaining some sort of perspective and clarity here on your overall situation. Now, that being said, with this gaining of clarity, something here is kind of beginning to make sense and be put into focus for you, which then is kind of saying, okay, hold on. I'll kind of wait for something here. But even then, even though you're choosing to wait, you're also kind of showing me that there is a difficulty as well to kind of fight for something. I don't exactly know what this is, but it seems like you just got nothing left to kind of give or kind of to keep you going. It's an energy of, don't know where it's kind of like there's no gas in the tank, but you're definitely wanting to gain further perspective as to what to do, what to think, where you're at again. So it's an energy of readdressing the situation, trying to see things a little bit differently. And once again, you are having a breakthrough and realization here regarding the situation. Whatever this is, again, it's almost like, you got to make a decision, but you're kind of refusing to look at everything. You're looking at all of it first before you actually come up with a choice, which you are making. Now, that being said, you make that choice for some sort of new beginning, and then it's an energy of let me once again reassess everything and figure out how to best approach or how to best move forward. Very fascinating. Let's go ahead and jump into clarifiers and see what we can find. This is fascinating. Like, I know, you're holding off on that decision, and then it's kind of like you're collecting information along the way because of it. Let's see. And yet it somehow works out. Ooh. This is definitely regarding some sort of collaborative energy between you and someone. So there is something in place that does feel like things are actually working. That's fascinating. What is this? You're kind of saying, you're holding off on this decision because there is a collaborative energy in place. And it's like things are moving forward and working, but I'm a little curious as to what that is that why hold off on that? I think that's kind of like the point. Yeah, and that's what I thought. It's sort of like you're wanting to watch and wait first and kind of, like I said, gather information and see what you see. You're wanting to kind of use your own eyes to see what you see, which makes sense. But you're also showing me that what you are becoming aware of and what you are seeing, you even need a moment to kind of process and take everything in. Yeah. You're trying to see what the outcome of the results are of this whole situation. You're like, hold on, wait. I know I got to decide. It's like decision is pending. Decision is pending. You're waiting to see what comes out of all this first. Like, will something brand new and creative and inspiring result from this, or will it not? Oh, geez, goodness. Yeah, that is, how do I say that? This isn't like business terms, Gemini. You're saying, I don't know. I don't even know if this is worth fighting for anymore. And that kind of makes me wonder if, like, is this endeavor even worth fighting for anymore? It's definitely some sort of project you got going on. But it's to the point where it's almost, like I said, it's lost all its gas. It's like it ain't going nowhere. It ain't moving. It's like, okay, well, kind of like something is spent, energetically speaking. Yeah, and that's what I was wondering. The more perspective you gain on the situation, you're saying like there are certain things about this situation or possibly this collaboration that it's just very difficult to even drop or get past or move on from. Whatever that is. Like when you get a bird's eye view of everything, it's something that you're not, yeah, geez, you're very clear today, Gemini. It's fascinating though, again. It's an energy of you're a little bit on the fence as to whether or not to continue this endeavor or kind of just drop things and move forward or, you know. But that's what's fascinating is even though there is a difficulty here kind of doing with what you are seeing, you also are having that clarity, which I feel like that clarity is what's actually keeping you going. It's interesting, very interesting how this is working. Wow. Wow. Yeah. You're kind of saying that with whatever this truth is, you are making some sort of decision about a new beginning, but you're kind of saying there's nothing left to kind of question or wonder about. And that's what I find very fascinating. It's almost like, even though it's very difficult for you to gain this clarity, which you do, you're ultimately saying, whatever this decision is, you're not thinking twice on it. You're not thinking twice on it. But then you're still showing me the same energy, Gemini, of okay. You're still showing me the same energy. You're still showing it to me. And it carried over from the beginning of this. You know there's a decision you have to make, but you're refusing to make it. You're holding off on it. But then at the end, it comes back up in an energy of you're making this decision, but then you're having to assess everything. And even as you're assessing everything, you're like, I'm not fully 100% on board with this. And so that energy of that decision and commitment is carried over from the beginning of this all the way through to the end of it. I'm not too sure exactly what is going on, but I definitely feel like it's more so an energy of kind of gaining balance within yourself emotionally, mentally first. And again, that goes back to whatever this is of your perspective on the situation that you are gaining that is kind of holding you back here again. Because like I said, it's an energy of you want more information, you want more clarity, you're getting it, and then you kind of pendulum swing the other way, you make the decision, and you're kind of like saying there's nothing left to question. But then at the next energy is there's probably something to question that you haven't questioned, just like the energy of there's probably a decision you have to make that you're holding off on. Even though I feel like you do make that decision, again, you're still showing me the same perspective and mindset of you're not too confident about that decision you make. So we'll kind of see where this goes. Yeah, you're gonna have a sharp eye on everything though, that is for sure. Goodbye.